5-minute recess.
By what law, may I ask?
Are you going to leave on your own, or are you going to be arrested?
No, I'm asking what law?
No, we're not going to ask you now.
You don't, I can't answer.
Why is this meeting even started, Joyce?
Well, they already tried to throw him out.
I have to leave under threat of arrest.
6:30.
Well, I messaged you.
Leave on your own, or you can choose to be arrested.
What crime is he committed?
We're taking a.
How am I trespassing?
We're not going to have a discussion. I've explained it to you. Are you going to choose to leave?
If I'm being threatened under arrest, I have to leave.
All right, thank you, sir.
I'd like to know.
Why did you mean?
And you can't tell me what law you're threatening to arrest me under?
It was just read to you.
That,
What crime has he
We need to leave.
committed?
Remember your oath?
What is the
Your
law?
oath, right?
oh, look who it is, Batman himself.
Wow.
Shame on you.
Oh, this is Sergeant Batman.
Batman.
Oh, look at them, they're all ready.
Batman.
Where's your mask? Where's your mask at there, Sarge? Click. Yeah, Sergeant. Excuse me.
I'd like to know what crime he committed. Oops, sorry about that.
I don't know how the rest is going to go, but I can't imagine it's going to go any better. I'm on your way. Sorry.
What crime has he committed?
I think she read it to you, okay?
Well, that's not a law. Is that a law?
Was it vertical?
She cited a code, not the law.
Send back up.
Any code that's repugnant to the Constitution is null and void.
So we just had this happen, yeah. We just had this happen. I'm gonna start again now.
Not good, guys.
Because Justin turned around and looked at the audience. He never addressed
Yeah.
anybody.
Wow.
She was
Amazing.
just waiting.
Let's look
Yeah.
at the last meetings and see all of the officials that address
Yeah,
only the
no
audience.
kidding.
Hey,
You guys, this is not okay.
Barry outside called you.
You know this is wrong.
This is new time.
I wonder.
Barry did?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, because he's-
Moron.
yeah.
I said, you're a moron, and I asked him who he
Barry
was. He
said
thought he
that?
was. He didn't have nothing to
Doesn't
say.
matter.
He said, yeah, because he is a moron.
Unbelievable.
But that's not pretty
It's not
excuse, but he's in
unbelievable,
his
unfortunately.
professional.
No, I
capacity.
think we're, yeah, you're exactly right. This is just getting a little out of hand, I think.
Typical.
Yeah, typical, right?
Gotcha.
Guys, and I didn't even bring the
Bring your
doctrine.
henchman in and try to-
Oh, we gotta bring some
I think there's
one in here. I don't know what that is though. I don't know what that is. This stupid thing was not one of the type. So sorry. Well, they're recessing.
years.
What's in it?
Okay, we will reconvene the meeting. Again. Anyone else for 3 minutes?
Yeah, I'm
Seeing
going
no-
to.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely. Give me just a minute.
No?
Yeah.
The
Yes.
meeting has started.
This
Public
meeting is for
comment
me,
is-
guys.
has
This
started.
is
Yes.
the proof.
This meeting is for the business of the township. We issued an appeal. We are here, Mr. Heikla, we're here to hear your
So
appeal.
now you
We
do
are-
get to hold on.
No,
Your rule.
I'm
What is your
speaking
rule?
right
Let's
now.
hear your
I have
rule on
not-
comment
I have
time.
not.
Read the
I
rule
have
on comment
not
time,
addressed-
ma'am. I want a
You
point
have
of
not
order.
started yet, and I'm gonna tell you the rules, because we are not gonna have a circus here anymore.
I am
We
here
are-
to comment, and I did not ask for a rule, and then
I
you're
am-
commenting to me when, what is your rule?
Your minutes haven't started yet, and I am going to say, we are here to conduct the business of the township. We are not gonna be impeded anymore from doing our business and doing our job. If we're not gonna have a circus here, we are not gonna have people who who are afraid to come to these meetings
No,
because of
afraid.
what, the intimidation and harassment, we're done with it.
From your
So-
cronies, the
so
people
when
that are
you are-
cronies here. That is the
we are
proven
going to-
facts, ma'am.
Mr.
So you
Mr.
guys
we're- and
are
that's
going
for the
to
evidence.
we
somebody
are not
arresting
good.
people?
Yes,
So we
harassing.
are ready to start your
Harassing.
minutes.
I
Here we go.
suggest you
3
allow
minutes.
that
Right.
in.
And Mr., you are
Mr.
not,
what?
you are not recognized by the chair. That is your
So-
first warning. You were not recognized, that is a rule here.
And
Do it again and you'll be leaving also.
These meetings are not for
Okay, Mr.
people.
Heikela, go ahead.
All right, so the whole reason we are here is because of the action that I have put forth, right? Which you have proven that you do not want to accommodate. You could roll your eyes again. Roll it again.
Right.
Bring your eyebrows up to the ceiling, please. You did not accommodate. You did not ask a question to me if I was available at this time for this meeting to do this time on your agenda item. You said for some reason this is the only time. 10 days, 10 days. Has it been 10 days? Has it even been a week yet? But you said this is the only day. So you're telling me, without any other discussion of that, saying anything of any days past this time, but instead you happen to choose a time that I have a prior engagement that's public knowledge here in the community. That you all are watching closely, because that's what dirty politicians do, and police officers and police departments of justice, prosecutors. It runs deep. The accountability is here now. That's the problem.
Yep.
There's a major issue with our FOIA system. There's a major issue that has now been uncovered with our blight system, right? Because you don't want to listen to the public. You want to do it your way, the way you want to do it, is what you've told us and your actions show us.
Yes, they do.
Take it off, because your grandkids are going to have to look and see exactly what you look like because of your actions. You have to go home and sleep at night from your actions, and then your grandkids and others questioning you, who you are, because of your actions here that the public sees. With one item that you should have discussed in front of the public openly, again without one of you recording it, right? Her little crony husband back here that's recording it, but for his own pleasure to try to say, look, he's a bad guy because he's passionate and upset about the abuse that these crony criminals in his community have been doing against him. When are you going to step down from the board? You don't live in our community. Get out of here. Disgusting. All of you have things that you have done so wrong to our community that I have evidence of. Not all of you, but a bunch of you now. Those emails, right? So after this, we'll be filing for the court, and we'll be in court talking about this next. We'll see how much you lie then.
Thanks for your comments, Mr. Heikela. I don't know how those had anything to do with the agenda items.
Yeah,
today,
well,
but
that's 'cause you
I
don't-
had some latitude there to allow you. Anyone else wish to make public comment today? Anyone else wish to make public comment on agenda items only? 3 minutes? Seeing no one else, we'll go ahead with the purpose of the meeting. The introduction of the purpose is that we're solely here to listen to the FOIA appeal for Mr. Adam Heikela. It is number 230215A. This is a cost appeal. Mr. Heikela is appealing the cost for approximately 45 days worth of video footage from 3 views of a camera in the northwest corner of the building outside. Okay, so what we will do is we will first have the clerk, Baracco, our FOIA coordinator. She will read the FOIA language, the request language, and the FOIA appeal language, and then her response. Okay, so Clerk Baracco, when you're ready. And then Mr. Heikela will have a chance to add anything he would like to before the board deliberates.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so the FOIA, Mr. Heikela, if you disturb the meeting, that's your warning. Don't disturb the meeting again. The board is talking, we're talking.
Appeal number 23-0215A, FOIA request language. I'm requesting under the Freedom of Information Act the following: outside security camera video from the northwest corner camera for every day starting January 1st, 2023 to the current day. That was received on 2/15 of 2023. The FOIA appeal language, I'm appealing the FOIA number 23-0215A due to the excessive cost for a simple task, formally received by the board on 4/13/23. The court's response, in response to this appeal, we requested additional guidance and information from Night Watch personnel, security company that installed the cameras, regarding procedures and times for downloading the requested video footage, storing, and sending. The tech confirmed the following, and this, there's a statement by security IT tech that's in your packets on the invoice document, which is quoted below in part. The total video requested was 45 days. This is from the IT gentleman. This is his quote. The total video requested was 45 days. I broke the process of pulling this video down to 1-day increments. It took the server 20 minutes to encode and save 1 day's worth of footage if saved as a native file format. If I saved it as an AVI file format, the encoding time doubles. Next, it took approximately 25 minutes to upload the footage to online storage. The video could be emailed to the party that requested. I went over the entire archiving process with Joyce to make sure she knew the system's capabilities and how to use it. No further service is needed at this time. Service complete. Okay. So the good faith estimate was calculated using the average download estimated time as follows. 45 days times 30 minutes a day is 1,350 minutes. We used an average of 30 minutes per day since the type of file format video was not specified by Mr. Heikla. 1,350 minutes, 60 minutes divided by 60 minutes per hour is 22.5 hours total. The increments were then calculated to round to 23 hours total. This was then multiplied by the average wage of $33.33 an hour. Thus, 23 hours times $33.33 equals $766.59 for the total good faith estimate. Additionally, the Night Watch tech verbally estimated the cost for Night Watch personnel to do the download, store, and send to be thousands of dollars, which is significantly higher than estimated for the township completing the request with its own personnel. Additionally, the township, in its good faith estimate, did not charge for fringe benefits or for the uploading of the videos estimated at 25 minutes. Thus, the fee requested was significantly lower than what could have been assessed. For this reason, I recommend upholding the denial of the cost appeal for FOIA number 23-0215A and for upholding the good faith estimate fee assessed.
Okay. All right, before Mr. Heikla speaks, any questions from the board for Clerk Farraco regarding her response? So it's important to note that we did not have anything specified in the original language of that FOIA appeal related to whether or not Mr. Heikla only wanted video that was for the 9 hours of working time Monday through Thursday. So we assumed so that's what we used the hour calculation on. We also were not informed of what the request was in terms of whether you wanted native or AVI format. So we took the average, if the time doubles from 20 minutes to a native format to 40 for an AVI, we took the average of 30 minutes. And of course, anything that ended up being less than what the good faith estimate was in actually getting this information to Mr. Heikla would have not been charged to Mr. Heikla. So that's how that's how the 30 minutes came about. So in case you have any questions about that. Okay. And additionally, it's important to note, as Clerk Farraco said, that we could assess as part of the fee, as part of the law, FOIA law, we could assess benefits, fringe benefits. We did not. That's documented on the, you should have that in your packet as well. What the calculation was, it's a grid right there. That was not assessed either. All right, so the actual fee that was sent to Mr. Heikla was significantly less than what could have been assessed to him for 45 days, 24 hours a day worth of security video footage. Okay, questions about the calculation? Anything? Yes, trustee Beamish?
Did the estimate include the $410 for night watch to come out and work up that estimate?
Oh, no, that's a good thing to point out too. So in order to, you know, it's not that any of us are IT techs, so this is not something that just comes intuitively, how to download, save, archive, that much video footage. So we had to have a service call from Night Watch. That was $70 for the trip here, and it was also, it took 2 hours, so that was a $340 charge to the township, cost the township and the taxpayers, and that also was not assessed to Mr. Heikkila. And also we have had several calls with about responding to this FOIA to our attorney, which of course we're billed for, and that also was not assessed to Mr. Heikkila. Any other questions from the board? Questions? Okay, Mr. Heikkila, would you like to respond?
So, I guess for the people, we need a clarification as to what you stated there was that these were the charges for the company to do it, and what it sounds like.
No, yeah,
Why are you, please, excuse me, I want you to not interrupt me. This is a time for me to get my question and thought out, and you don't interrupt someone that's getting their thought out. That's what tyrants do, so that the person that's speaking does not get their full thought out. So do not interrupt again, please. I will tell you when I'm finished and I need an answer from you. Do you understand yet?
You can calm down.
No, I'm going to make sure that you understand so that we can calm down at that point, please.
Go ahead and try to clarify your question.
That's what we need. We need to take a recess now because of you interrupting and causing chaos.
Go forward with what your explanation is, please.
Where did I even start off now? Where did I go from? What did I just say? Since you were going to answer me, what were you going to say? What was I saying?
You were saying that we were charging you for what
Right, okay, exactly. So stop now, then I know what I'm saying, yes. So what your statement is that you're charging me for having Night Watch to do the works.
No.
Not even gonna look at you when because you're not able, you didn't know how to do the work. And it sounds to me like you had Night Watch come out here and educate you on how you do the work, on how you do a download. That is what, we need a clarification on that. With no clarification on that, let me finish, and when I said I'll say when I'm done, so yes, you may when I'm done, ma'am. The lack of ability for you to understand the overreach in what your actions are. That is what I have heard. That is what everyone else has heard here. And that's what makes sense, because you have the system here, you have an ability for somebody here to simply download the information on your payroll time and ability and time.
We do.
Right.
And that's what the fee was. It was, and we didn't charge you for the education that was needed in order to be able to do that. So let me finish, Mr. Heikkila. Please calm down. Please calm down.
You're telling me that there's two different charges then we need a different investigation. I need further investigation into what they're saying then.
Would you like to look at this?
Yeah, let me read it here and we'll talk about it.
And this you were not charged for. This was not part of
I
your
don't
fee.
care.
That's what you're saying
This
we were
is
charging you.
This is education for you to help us people. How dare you sit there and say that me helping you be educated to do your job better is a wrong thing to have happen? Who are you people? Oh, for the love of God.
Very sorry.
I'm sorry that everyone in your life has to see and deal with you. Oh my goodness.
No, this is awesome for our children.
Point of order. Mrs. Heikkila needs a warning.
Mrs. Heikkila, you have not been, I have not addressed you. Go on.
Communism at its finest.
Oh, so what it's saying is that those days are already recorded over that are requested anyways.
Which you would know as an IT person, right?
So did you say that?
You,
Did you say that right here now when you read
Mr.
this?
Heikola?
Did you, in a
Mr.
clarification, that's what I'm
You're
asking.
asking me for, no.
Did
but
you
I-
say that? Okay, then
Mr.
the
Heikola,
next question, hold
You're
on.
appealing, your
Hold-
appeal was not
Hold
whether.
on. This is the time when I have to go through my information. This is a hearing right now.
Mhm.
You called it a hearing.
It is a hearing
I
about
am the
cost. It's a
main
hearing
witness
about
that's
the-
called this claim.
Mr. Heikola, let me clarify.
Yeah.
I'm gonna point you
Hey,
back
Judge.
to what this hearing is about. It is
Hearing.
completely about appealing the cost.
Right.
It is not about whether
Right.
the tape exists any longer
Right.
because of how security tapes go. If
Right.
you appealed